Hey guys, how you doing? My name is Echo and welcome to a live question and answer episode. This week we have some great questions from you guys. Now some of you may have noticed last week I didn't upload a Q&A title update 23 and that was because we had no news. But again, this week we have no news. So I don't know what voice shows are up to. I don't know what their crafty minds are planning. But I feel it's going to be something good because they haven't given us an update at all in nearly a month's time on what they are doing. So that is why the news videos haven't been so popular lately. Anyway, you guys gave me some great questions which I will be answering in this video. And if you enjoy the face cam in all my videos, be sure to let me know and thumbs up the video. That way I could do more often, so it's kind of like a live Q&A. So, all right, the first question here says, will there be chat echo? Now, a lot of questions have been asked about the future updates. Will we be getting chat? Why didn't they introduce chat? Now, the only thing I know about Minecraft console chat is the reason why voice shows have never introduced it or aren't going to introduce it is because not everyone does have a chat pad and it takes a long time to type the keys in. Also, Minecraft Console Edition doesn't support keyboards, meaning that you can't plug your USB in and it work, which I think would be a cool idea. If they do introduce commands, however, there will have to be a chat functionality, so hopefully they can introduce keyboards. So yeah, thank you very much for that question. I would love to see chat, especially if commands are going to be introduced. And the next question here from Nova says, hey Echo, do you think console editions will ever get unlimited amounts of mobs, cows, sheep, etc.? Now this question is asked all the time, even on Twitter, Facebook, and on YouTube comments. Why haven't they introduced a bigger spawn limit? Now, I have absolutely no idea, and I think 360 and Xbox One and PlayStation 3 and PS4 limits are exactly the same, which is kind of depressing because you upgraded your console and your Minecraft for a better version, but the mob count is still very, very low. I can spawn in, say, around about 4 or 5 chickens, and it says that the world has reached the max amount of chickens or mobs, which is kind of very depressing, especially if you want to have an awesome mob farm or you want to have constant animals for food. So I'm hoping they can introduce more mobs. I know Xbox One and PlayStation 4 specifically can definitely handle more mobs. So I would like to see that personally myself as well. So it was a great question. All right, Dash says, do you think voice shows could possibly implement the PC crafting interface into console? Now, a lot of people would love to see manual crafting, and I have to say, if voice shows did ever introduce the PC version of crafting to console edition, I forgot completely how to craft most things on Minecraft PC. Because I've been playing Minecraft console edition for so long, my crafting brain has just got so automatic on just grabbing the items and crafting them automatically that I've forgotten how to craft so many different things. But although it is probably possible, I don't think this is something voice shows want to do. It kind of balances the difference between PC and console edition. And although I would love to see manual crafting, at the same time, I wouldn't really want it, and I don't think voice shows will ever do it. Plus, it's not really something important for the next big update. The next big update, we want new features, new biomes, and all the cool things, but it was a great question, none of the less. So Mr. Beard said, when do you think non-friends will be allowed on online worlds? Now, this is a very interesting question, and the reason why I put this in here is because a long time ago, if your friend, even if he wasn't your friend, had a world and it said on the side that he was in that world, you could join, but voice shows did remove this feature. Now, I believe they removed it because a lot of people were going in other people's worlds and griefing it and trolling, which I can understand why they did that. However, it is so frustrating trying to play with people that aren't your friend, especially on 360 if your friends list is full, like me, because I've got a lot of people that want to add me and play with me. I'm just saying, it's hard for me to play with so many people. I don't really want to remove people to add people to play with them. So I would love for this functionality where you could do it, but you have to do specific settings so no one can grief and stuff. But I don't know if it will be introduced, but definitely I have noticed that it is really annoying. So Will Smith, alright then, do you think new potions will be added? Now, new potions are supposedly coming in the next big update, such as Jump Boost, I believe Water Breathing, and I believe Depth Strider as well, and some other ones, Nausea and all the cool things like that, because we are supposedly getting new fish, which is enchanted fishing rods as well, so we can have like puffer fish, salmon and stuff, and you use like the puffer fish to create other potions and stuff. So yeah, I would imagine new potions will be introduced, and I have done a specific video on a modded new potions, thanks to my good friend Broadbent. He sent me a video and a download, and I did it. Go and check out my old videos. I think I did it last weekend, and you guys really did enjoy that video. So go and check it out. New potions are awesome, especially jump boost. I love jump boost, and I love water breathing. All right, a question here says, Echo, will we ever catch up to PC? Will we get updates at the same time as PC? Eventually, console edition will catch up to Minecraft PC version. Without a doubt, there's no doubt about it, because Minecraft PC is soon to be updated to 1.9, but Minecraft console is being updated to 1.7.2, meaning that we only have 2 or 3 more updates until we're on terms on the exact same update as Minecraft PC. Now, the big debate is what will happen after we catch up to PC. Will 4Shows go in their own direction, kind of the way Pocket Edition does, or will PC and console version be updated at the same times with the same versions? I don't know. I would love to see 4Shows go in their own way. At the same time, I would love for console edition and PC version to be updated with the same versions and the same features. That way, there's nothing of the terms of, PC's better, console's better. But who knows? Who knows what they're going to do? But it would keep being updated. I would imagine 4Shows will keep updating the game, along with Mojang updating the PC version. So this question says from Nil Silver, when do you think that they'll stop updating the old gen versions? Now, I get a lot of questions about this, and I know without a doubt 4Shows did say that they are hoping to continue updating old gen versions as much as they update the Xbox One and PlayStation 4. Now, this is what they said when Mojang owned it. I don't know what they're going to do, because now Microsoft own the company. Microsoft could just drop old gen and say, nope, we're not updating it anymore. But I don't think they'll do that, because Minecraft Xbox 360 and Minecraft PS3 are still very, very popular. I would say Microsoft favorite PS4 and Xbox One over the old gens, because there's more hardware, but they have no plans to end it. They have said themselves they have no plan to end the old gen version update. So don't panic if you haven't upgraded yet, or you can't afford to upgrade. You have plenty of time to enjoy the updates that Xbox One and PS4 are getting. So Jason1337 said, what do you think the chances of 1.8 features coming are, and mostly important slime blocks? Now, great question, Jason. I think we're either going to get 2 things. I have talked about this. We're either going to get just 1.7.2, which will be new biomes and new fish and enchanted fishing rods, or we'll get that update and 1.8, which means console version will be updated to the same version as PC. Now, if they do not introduce 1.8, they could still bring forward some 1.8 features. Now, slime blocks are so much fun. I believe they've been in the game coding for a long time as well, but don't quote me on that. Slime blocks are so much fun. It is just an alternative trampoline. I've messed around with them for a long time. Plus, it gives slime blocks something useful to do apart from just be for squishy balls or slime balls for leads. But yeah, I would love to see 1.8 and 1.7 updated in one update. That way we can focus on other things, maybe servers, maybe mods, maybe other texture packs, maybe other mashup packs. Alright, so Pure Gaming said, hey Echo, do you think that 4Shows will introduce cheap anvil prices and lapis lazuli to the enchanting table Q&A? Now, I've had this question before. I think the 1.8 enchanting is so much better than what it is on console already. Now, if you don't know about this, basically you use lapis lazuli in the enchantment table with XP and you get more for your value, and it kind of tells you what you're briefly going to be getting. So it's not really a gamble, although a gamble is fun on Minecraft enchanting. It's not fun when you get something absolutely poopy and you're like, well, I wanted to get looting, but they gave me just sharpness on a 30 level sword. So basically you put lapis in and your sword, and then you get the outcome of a 30 enchantment, but you don't use all of your XP levels, meaning that you get more value for your XP. Now, I don't know the chances of this one in the next update. I think they will save that for the future, but it is a great feature, and they will officially introduce it eventually, without a doubt. They will introduce it. They have no way of not introducing it. Alright, so Skelly Gaming said, Echo, will we be getting the brand new foods such as new fish, sheeps, dropping raw mutton? If we do get the 1.8 update, yes. If we get both updates, then definitely yes. But if it's just 1.7.2, I don't think we will. We'll have to wait for a little bit longer. Hopefully we can get 2, maybe 3 updates this year. I'll be very happy with that. But that is all the questions in this week's question and answer. Thank you so much for all the questions, guys, and thank you so much for all the support. If you guys have any questions about Title Update 23 or features or anything regarding next updates, just leave a comment down below and I could be answering your question next week. Let's see if we can smash 500 let me say that again. Let's see if we can smash 500 likes. This is my longest lasting series on my YouTube channel, so if you want to see more, then all you have to do is be sure to thumbs it up. Have a great day, and I'll catch you next time. Bye!